I'm getting ready to put this XL21 back together again, and I've had to make a decision about this particular armature. So this bearing right here, I don't have any kind of rig that I can easily or quickly build to pull this bearing off, unfortunately. So, and this little plastic fan can't move one way or another either. So because this has a removable cap, I'm just going to go ahead and rebuild it. The bearing isn't in that bad a shape anyway, and rebuilding it will be just fine. But there's just no real way that I can get anything down in there. My bearing puller just simply doesn't have teeth that can squeeze up under there very well at all. I can get into tight spaces, but not that tight. Now this one, on the other hand, not a problem. This one's going to be easy to pull off and replace. The funny thing is this one isn't in that bad a shape. So the one I would really like to put a new one on, I can't, but I'll rebuild it. And then this one here, I will simply remove and replace. And we'll take a look at what the grease is like, what the remaining grease is like for both of these. Let's take a look at some of the bearings. So I popped this one off, and this is a type of bearing. Now I've seen this in sanitaires before. One side is open, right there, and the other side has this little like plastic cover slash alignment deal right here. I'm sure it's got some kind of specialized name or whatnot, but it's got little clips that the little ball bearings fit right into, and it keeps the bearings specifically in certain positions. It doesn't allow them to move. So this comes off, and like I said, I've seen this in sanitaires. But what I want to call your attention to was this side of the bearing that doesn't really have any grease. I suppose you could put some there if you wanted to. It's not really necessary. The cover is completely clean. There's just literally no grease. Not a big deal. Just fits right on there, and just kind of like for show, more or less. And then the side that would be touching some grease, you can see, has a little bit left on it. And this one moves fairly well. It's fairly okay. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this with a 608 ZZ, metal caps on both sides. And this bearing that I'm going to have to repack, pop the little cap off, and I've got to go and get essentially this other covering off, this other cap. So it pries out as well. It's not a big deal. So worked on them before, but that's what I got to do. Those are my challenges. Okay, we're ready to start repacking. So here's a bearing I'm actually not going to repack. I just wanted to show you what it looks like when you remove this guide right here. The little balls just kind of pop into. There, see what that looks like? And then the balls literally just they're free to go and, do whatever and have everything, come out. That kind of deal. Yeah, so we're not messing with that one, but that's what they are. So let's go ahead and repack this guy right here. Let's do that. things I do to get a shot. All right, it's gonna get a little loud. To check the motor for direction, bearings, and polish that commutator. Let's see, yeah, I think I can make it. All right, let's do a first test. See how we're doing here. New bearings. All right, now we'll polish. All right, nice and smooth. Missed. Get in there. All right, let's see what it looks like now with the lens. Well, before, with all the dirt, it looked like they were kind of brownish. They look a bit better now, a little whiter. Hey, not bad. Not too shabby. So here we are all back together, and let's give it a test run, but I'm not going to do any formalized dirt pickup, whole house cleaning, sand, baking soda, so on and so forth, until I get new brush roll and belts, which I've just ordered today, so it'll be a little while to get that in. However, I can put it on the airflow and suction box because a belt and a brush roll isn't going to affect that. All right, thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more videos.